welcome. You're watching Doordarshan News and DD India with me, Nancy Kohli. And the big news we're tracking at this hour, a short while back, Prime Minister Modi laid the foundation stone of the lighthouse projects under Global Housing Technology Challenge India across 6 states. While the lighthouse project showcases the best of new age alternate global technologies, material and processes in the construction sector for the first time in the country. Speaking on the occasion, Prime Minister Modi said that these 6 projects will give a new direction to housing projects in the country. He added that these projects also provide the scope of incubating and innovating new technologies for construction.
चेन्नई में प्रीकास्ट कंपोनेंट असेंबल्ड एट साइट तकनीक से बनने वाले लाइट हाउस प्रोजेक्ट का शिलान्यास करने की कृपा करें।
लाइट हाउस प्रकाश स्तंभ की तरह है। ये 6 लाइट हाउस प्रोजेक्ट देश में हाउसिंग कंस्ट्रक्शन को नई दिशा दिखाएंगे। देश के पूर्व, पश्चिम, उत्तर, दक्षिण हर क्षेत्र से राज्यों का इस अभियान में जुटना कोऑपरेटिव फेडरलिज्म की हमारी भावना को और मजबूत कर रहा है। साथियों, ये लाइट हाउस प्रोजेक्ट अब देश के काम करने के तौर तरीकों का भी एक उत्तम उदाहरण है।
Prime Minister Modi said that the Affordable Sustainable Housing Accelerators India program is being run in the country to promote research and startups in the modern housing technology.
अलग-अलग साइट्स पर 6 लाइट हाउस प्रोजेक्ट का काम शुरू हो रहा है। ये लाइट हाउस प्रोजेक्ट्स आधुनिक टेक्नोलॉजी और इनोवेटिव प्रोसेस से बनेंगे। इसमें कंस्ट्रक्शन का टाइम कम होगा और गरीबों को ज्यादा रेजिलिएंट, अफोर्डेबल और कंफर्टेबल घर तैयार होंगे।
The lighthouse projects are being constructed under the GHTS India, which envisages to provide an ecosystem for adoption of innovative technologies in the housing construction sector in a holistic manner. Now, the lighthouse projects are being constructed at Indore, Rajkot, Chennai, Ranchi, Agartala and Lucknow. The Union Housing and Urban Affairs Minister, along with the Chief Ministers of Tripura, Jharkhand, Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat, Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh were present on the occasion. And earlier, Prime Minister Modi released a certificate course on innovative construction technologies named Navariti, which is new, affordable, validated research, innovation technologies for Indian housing. And on the occasion, a book titled Alternative and Innovative Construction Systems for Housing and Compendium of 54 Innovative Emerging Technologies shortlisted under the GHTC India was also released by the Prime Minister. Prime Minister Modi also announced the winners under the Affordable Sustainable Housing Accelerators India, the Asha India Awards that were given to 6 best potential winners providing incubation and acceleration support: the Salttech Design Laboratories Ahmedabad, Green Forms Faridabad, Kohemp Agro Ventures based in Uttarakhand, Gauda Togerson Humangai and in Gurugram, and Prashak Techno Enterprise in Pune. Prime Minister Modi also gave away the annual awards for excellence in implementation of the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana Urban Mission. In the category of the best performing states, Uttar Pradesh bagged the first position, followed by Madhya Pradesh and Andhra Pradesh. In the northeast region, Tripura bagged the award for the best performing state.
देश की युवा मेधा, इनोवेटर्स, स्टार्टअप्स, शोधकर्ताओं और उद्यमियों को इनोवेटिव निर्माण सामग्रियों, प्रक्रियाओं, तकनीकों और समाधानों को बढ़ावा देने के लिए उन्हें इंक्यूबेशन और एक्सेलरेशन सपोर्ट से मार्केट रेडी किया जा रहा है, ताकि निकट भविष्य में इन तकनीकों का उपयोग हो सके। इसके तहत प्राप्त 80 आवेदनों में से मूल्यांकन के बाद प्रतिष्ठित IITs CSIR लैब में इंक्यूबेशन सपोर्ट के लिए 11 तकनीकों का चयन किया गया। साथ ही एक्सेलरेशन सपोर्ट के अंतर्गत 5 उत्कृष्ट तकनीकों का चयन किया गया है, जिन्हें भारत सरकार द्वारा नकद पुरस्कार और प्रशस्ति पत्र से सम्मानित किया जा रहा है, जो इस प्रकार हैं: सॉल्टेक डिजाइन लैब्स अहमदाबाद, ग्रीन फॉर्म्स फरीदाबाद,
And let's now move on to some other news and taking a look at the weather conditions for today. While the winter has peaked in many parts of the country, including the national capital Delhi, Uttar Pradesh, Punjab, Haryana and Rajasthan, dense to very dense fog and the cold wave conditions prevailed in the isolated places across Delhi-NCR today. The record minimum temperature of season 1.1 degrees Celsius was recorded at the Safdarjung Observatory, which is considered the official marker for the city today. The dip in the mercury has been registered after 8th January 2006, when the temperature was recorded at 0.2 degrees Celsius. The Met Department has said that fresh western disturbances will impact the western Himalayan belt as well as the adjoining areas. And so the cold wave will continue in North India further. And with these changes in the weather, light rains or snowfall is predicted around the 3rd of January, while this spell is also likely to last till 6th January. And this year's New Year's Eve was celebrated like no other, with pandemic restrictions limiting crowds and many people bidding farewell to a year they would prefer to forget. In India, the New Year celebrations are largely muted, with several states and major cities across the country imposing the night curfews, restricting large gatherings and shutting down pubs and restaurants. In the national capital, a night curfew was imposed and it was in place yesterday and will also be in place tonight from 11 at night till 6 in the morning tomorrow. So that means that not more than 5 people are allowed to assemble at the public places, while in Mumbai and Bengaluru, the gatherings have been limited to 4 people. And President Rajnath Singh has extended New Year greetings to the countrymen. In a series of tweets, he said, I quote, "New Year provides an opportunity to make a fresh beginning and resolve for individual and collective development. Challenges arising out of COVID-19 situation strengthens our determination to move forward unitedly. Let us continue to work together for creating an inclusive society filled with the spirit of love and compassion that promotes peace and goodwill. May all of you remain safe and healthy and march ahead with renewed energy to achieve the common goal of our nation's progress." Unquote. Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu has also conveyed warm greetings, saying, I quote, "Let's welcome the new year with the spirit of hope as we bid goodbye to a year that has taught us many life lessons through one of the most disruptive pandemics in the recent memory." Unquote. And Prime Minister Modi has also extended his New Year greetings to everyone. In a tweet, he said, I quote, "May this year bring good health, joy and prosperity. May the spirit of hope and wellness prevail." Unquote. Information and Broadcasting Minister Prakash Javadekar also extended his greetings to the nation on the occasion. He said, "Wishing you all a very happy New Year 2021. As we usher in this new year, I hope and wish for prosperity, happiness and good health for all. Hope our country flourishes and touches new heights of success in 2021." Unquote. And today is also marked as the Defence Research and Development Organization Day. It was established in 1958 to enhance the research work in the defence sector. Raksha Mantri Rajnath Singh has tweeted on the occasion. In his tweet, the Raksha Mantri has said, and I quote, "On the occasion of 63rd DRDO Day, greetings and best wishes to the team DRDO and their families. India is proud of their exceptional technological advancements and achievements in building an Atmanirbhar Bharat. Wishing them many more successes in 2021 and the years to come." Unquote. And shifting focus now to some other updates on COVID-19, while the central government has asked all the states and the union territories for the dry runs. We'll get you that story, but we are moving on now. While India's success juggernaut in its fight against COVID-19 continues to pace closer to its target. As per the new data released by the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, India's recovery rate stands above 96%. Over 98,83,000 people across the country have recovered from COVID-19, while the number of active cases have seen a declining trend with around 2,54,000 cases. India's fertility rate from the pandemic has improved, staying at just 1.45%. Meanwhile, according to the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, the daily cases are swiftly moving on a downward trajectory, with the daily recovered cases moving at a fast pace at an upward trajectory. And as per the Indian Council of Medical Research, a total of 10,62,420 samples of COVID-19 were tested in the last 24 hours, which took up the cumulative data of testing so far to more than 17,31,11,690. And with that, we're taking a short break here, but we are back with more. Stay with us.
9 to 5 job, अरे 5 to 9 job, भाग दौड़ all the time job. The roaming वाला job, the deadline वाला job, और are you living in the market वाला job?
जिंदगी में मौके ही मौके हैं। अपनी मर्जी से जॉब चुनिए और अपनी इच्छा अनुसार कमाइए। बन जाइए LIC एजेंट। ये है जॉब से बढ़कर, ये है करियर इंश्योरेंस। अपना बॉस खुद बनिए, बन जाइए LIC एजेंट। अब लाइफ सेट है।
पहला अक्षर अ रट लो तो व से एक विद्वान होगा। पक्की होगी बुनियादें तो ह से हिंदुस्तान होगा। पहले करो शुरुआत करो, करो तो पक्की बात करो।
वंडर सीमेंट, एक परफेक्ट शुरुआत।
Welcome back. The UK left the European Union's orbit yesterday, turning its back on a 48-year liaison with the European project. Now, the Brexit transition period expired on the New Year's Eve, 4 years after the Brexit vote. The transition period had preserved de facto European Union membership after the UK formally left the European Union on 31st of January 2020. Britain left the European bloc's vast single market for people, goods and services midnight in Brussels, completing the biggest single economic change the country has experienced since World War II. A different UK-European Union trade deal is set to bring new restrictions. However, for the British Brexit supporters, it means reclaiming national independence from European Union and its web of rules. The UK joined the precursor to the European Union on the 1st of January in the year 1973. And taking a look now at all the updates on COVID-19 from across the world. As of now, more than 8 crore 38 lakh COVID-19 cases have been reported worldwide, with over 18 lakh 25,000 deaths. Over 5 crore 93 lakh people have recovered from the virus. The US continues to remain the worst hit country by the pandemic so far, with the highest number of infections. The US has recorded over 2 crore 4 lakh cases of the virus, with the death toll surging past 3 lakh 54,000. Now Brazil follows the US in terms of death toll with 1 lakh 94,000 deaths. And the World Health Organization has listed Pfizer and BioNTech's COVID-19 vaccine for emergency use in a move seeking to speed up the access in the developing world. The UN Health Agency said it will work with the regional partners to tell national health authorities about the 2-dose shot and its anticipated benefits. The WHO established its emergency use listing process to help poorer countries without their own regulatory resources quickly approve medicines to new diseases like COVID-19, which otherwise could lead to delays. The WHO's review found Pfizer-BioNTech's vaccine met the must-have criteria for safety and efficacy. Benefits outweigh its risks. However, the Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine's challenging storage and delivery requirements, including keeping it at minus 70 degrees Celsius, have made the deliveries challenging in the Western countries and may pose bigger hurdles for developing nations without adequate infrastructure. Now, Pfizer and BioNTech's messenger RNA vaccine was found to be 95% effective after 2 doses 21 days apart. And China has reported its first imported case of the new COVID-19 variant that's spreading rapidly around Britain. Countries around the world have cut off travel links to Britain to stop the spread of the new variant, which scientists have said is 40 to 70% more transmissible than the original virus. The first patient in China with the new variant is a 23-year-old woman from Shanghai who arrived from Britain on 14th December. Now, according to the Chinese Center for Disease Control, the case poses a great potential threat to the prevention and the control of COVID-19 in China. The variant includes a genetic mutation that in theory could result in COVID-19 spreading more easily between people. China will be suspending direct flights to and from Britain indefinitely. The patient in Shanghai has been transferred to a designated medical institution for quarantine, and the investigation into her close contacts has already started. While New York City aims to vaccinate 1 million residents against COVID-19 by the end of January this year, and the mayor has said that the effort will require setting up vaccination sites across the city. The city vaccinates over 5,000 people every day, and about 2.8 million Americans have received the vaccine shot so far, targeting 20 million people this month. So far, there are over 1,15,000 cases of COVID-19 in the New York City, adding the cumulative toll of the US to stand above 2 crore 4,21,000, while the number of fatalities is more than 3,53,000. And with that, it's a wrap on this edition of the news. But news and updates will continue here on Doordarshan News and DD India. For the moment, thanks for being with us.